Hey there, kids. Let's take a look at this problem right here. It says this: the Venus flytrap closes in 3/10 of a second, and the water wheel plant closes in 2/10 of a second. What decimal is halfway in between 2/10 and 3/10? And they want you to label it on a number line right here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so at the lower end, we have 2/10. At the upper end, we have 3/10. And they want to know what's exactly halfway in between those two numbers, like somewhere like right there. Okay, now, if I were you, I would just think back. Whenever you're working with decimal numbers, why don't you think about money? Because you understand money and you like money. You know how you like money, right? So why don't we consider this right here? This is 2/10, which is like 2 dimes, which is really 20 cents, right? And this right here is 3/10, which is like 3 dimes, which is really 30 cents. Now this right here is 20 hundredths because there are 20, well, I'm sorry, there's 100 pennies in a dollar, and this is like 20 of them, so that's like 20 cents. And this is really 30 hundredths because there are 100 pennies in a dollar, and this is like 30 of them. But think about it now. What's halfway in between 20 cents and 30 cents? Huh? You could start counting up, 21, 22, 23, 24. What's going to be right here? Isn't that going to be 25 cents? Right? So we're going to put that right here. Now, they're not really talking about money in this problem, are they? They're talking about time right here. They're talking about this Venus flytrap that likes to eat flies in this water wheel plant, which I have no idea what that is. But anyway, they open and close. And the water wheel plant closes faster because it only takes 2/10 of a second, which is the same thing as 20 hundredths. And the Venus flytrap closes in 3/10, which is really 30 hundredths. But halfway in between is 25 hundredths right here. Okay, so that's your answer. Now you could also do all this same work as a fraction if you wanted, and you would call it 25 hundredths. Now you might be wondering, can you write it in tenths? No, you can't do that because we definitely have two decimal places here. Here we could take off a 0 or put on a 0, but here there's a 5, and so you can't write anything other than 25 hundredths or 25 hundredths. Kids, there you go. Go ahead and give that a try. If you need help, come see us. We will help you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.